Thanks for tuning in. Welcome back to the channel. Ryker here. It is freezing cold. As far as Atlanta is concerned, it is kind of cold. But I thought I wear my gear and check out, you know, how the winter gear fares during this ride at night. It's about 40 to 42 degrees here. It's Tuesday night, 22nd December. About 3 more days before we leave after for our trip to Florida, and we plan on leaving early, like around 4:30 in the morning, because we're gonna ride down there in one shot, not stay anywhere. We're gonna ride down near Miami and from Atlanta. So all this gear, I brought my gear video. If you haven't seen it, please go ahead and look at it. So I figure, you know, let's just do a short ride. I'm on the highway. It's about 42 degrees, and I wanted to test it out and see how it all fares, you know, like do I need any extra layers? So what I have done is I've got my new riding pants from HWK. What else do I have? I have my freeze out liner underneath, and I've got a thermal for the upper. I have a thermal, and then on top of that a t-shirt, on top of that my freeze out you know, the upper layer, and then I've got my Cedici jacket on with my winter gloves. And I gotta tell you, I feel like I might have to wear slightly warmer socks. I can feel a little bit of cold air, but as of now I don't find it uncomfortable, and nor do I think there will be an issue, because I am wearing waterproof boots as well, so the touring boots from Built. So they're blocking the wind nicely and the cold, but I am wearing very thin socks. So I think maybe all I'll have to do is swap out my socks for thicker socks, and I should be a-okay. Matter of fact, I don't know if you remember, if you've seen my video, I told you that my helmet is so padded that I have to open up the top vent because I feel like I'm sweating, and that's exactly what's happening. So it could be because I was rushing out of the house and, you know, I was sweating from before, but I do have the top vent open in my helmet, and it feels like I'm sweating on my forehead. So, and the headliner, the helmet liner I'm wearing is just the regular heat out helmet liner. I'm not even wearing a winter helmet liner, because I know if I wear a winter helmet liner I'll be really sweating. But I'm on the highway, and I have to tell you, I feel perfectly comfortable. These pants are rocking. I mean, I can tell as the weather gets warmer, I will have to take layers off. That is for sure. I'll have to take layers off. I am feeling very comfortable. It is cold out here, because, you know, I also wanted to see how it will be riding in the wintertime at night, because, you know, 42 degrees, 43 degrees when you have the sunlight hitting you is a little bit different than when you're riding at night and it's 40 to 42 degrees. So the thing is, it's going to be one of the coldest, well, actually Friday, Christmas Day, is going to be the coldest day here in Atlanta. It's going to be like 33 degrees if I'm not mistaken. And on Saturday when we leave in the morning, that high in Atlanta of that day is about 45, so it should be all right. I mean, right now I feel perfectly comfortable. I just have to wear a thicker pair of socks rather than the thin ones that I have on. But even then, I don't feel like it's going to bother me in the long run, because as we go down to Florida, it's going to get warmer and warmer, and I know I'll have to take my freeze out top layer out, that's for sure. I might, as we get into Florida, I might even have to take my thermal out and just keep the jacket on, and then I should be alright. I'll definitely have to take my lower thermals off for sure when it gets warmer. But yeah, I just wanted to do this ride, because I know we'll be at the you know, riding through the highway, killing some of the miles at highway speeds. You know, everybody does 70-80 miles an hour, so we have 70 mile an hour limit. right outside of the city. So, you know, in this where people live in the suburbs, their highways are at 70 miles an hour speed limit. So people are flying by it doing 80. So even if we do 70 to 80 and we do this, if we leave at 4 o'clock, it will be 3 hours before the sun comes up. And I have a feeling that I will be a-okay. I'll tell you, all this gear that I showed you that day, I am wearing it. So yeah, so just doing a little bit of nighttime winter riding just to kind of test the gear out, because this, I'm glad I did this. I didn't think of this before, but today for some reason I was just like, you know, let me just take my bike. You know, let's test it out, because this will give me this tells me that what I have on today is exactly what I'm going to be wearing when I leave in the morning on Saturday. So this kind of gives me an idea of what I need to adjust, and this so far is perfect. If anything, I might not wear my thermals underneath. I might not wear those. I'm not talking about the freeze out. I'm just talking about the regular thermals that I have that I bought from Costco. I might not wear those underneath, because as it is, I'm feeling quite warm, and I'm sure when I get to you know, down to Valdosta, Jacksonville, onwards into Florida, it'll get warmer. So yeah, this is a good test. Plus the lights are working good. I can see clearly. The highways are you know, highways are going to be really dark, so this will be great. Plus Brian has got his Goldwing with his super jewel-like LED lights in the Honda Goldwing, and you know, you know, mixed with this should light up the roads very, very nicely. So yeah, this was a quick test, guys, and I gotta tell you, I'm very happy in the money that I have invested in this gear. What do you guys wear in the winter to keep your feet warm? Right now, I did some highway, and I am perfectly a-okay with thinner socks too, although the thicker socks will be perfect. So I just want to ask you guys who ride in the winter time, you know, 40-degree weather, below 40 if you do, what kind of socks do you wear underneath your riding boots? Because I tell you, if I had my regular shoes on that I normally wear in the summer, like, you know, my Pumas or my Vons shoes, or, you know, Vans, whatever you call them, my feet would be freezing right now. These you gotta have proper winter riding boots, that is for sure. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you haven't seen my video. Please go ahead and watch that video of all the gear that I have recently purchased and accumulated over the years that I'm going to use on my trip, because when we leave here on Saturday, it's going to be probably in the low 30s when we leave. So we're going to see, as long as it's not there's no ice on the road, the weather is nice and clear. As of now, it shows the weather is nice. We will be going. Our trip is on, and for now our trip is a 100% go. I'm feeling very comfortable, very good about the gear that I purchased, and this thing is working perfectly for me. I have no doubt that I will not freeze when I go out to Florida. Alright guys, wanted to give you a quick update. So we're at a friend's place for dinner, and that was around 8:30, and now it's about 1:30 in the morning. So on my way there, it was in the 40s. The weather was like you know, 42 or 44, something like that. Now it's about 1:30 in the morning, heading back, and it's probably in the mid to high 30s right now. I'm wearing the same layers that I was when it was 8:30 at night on my way there, when it was about 42 or 44 degrees. And the only thing that's changed now, and I am pretty sure that the weather is close to freezing right now, close to freezing I would say, but I think it's around 35 degrees or 36 degrees. But the only thing that is that needs a little bit of help are these gloves. So these Kemimoto gloves are good for 24 bucks. One of the one of the viewers wrote to me and said that, hey, there was a sale going on. He got the same gloves for 20 bucks, which is a pretty darn good deal, especially where, you know, you can make the phone screen work from it as well. So, but right now, even with the hand guards on the Ryker, it feels my hands are a little cold, and I'm not even doing highway speeds right now, but the rest of the layers are a-okay. My shoes are all right, my legs are warm, my torso area is warm as well. The only thing that is making my hands feel cold now are the gloves, because I think the gloves, even though they're cheap gloves, I don't think it can handle sub 30 degree or mid 30 degree weather. But so right now it's not too uncomfortable where I have to stop and warm my hands, but I can feel the cold in my hands now, and I think this is where the Cycle Gear heat, the freeze out glove liner, I think this is where that'll come into play. So that's why I was doing this little run, because when we leave at 3:30 in the morning, this is the weather we're gonna face, if not colder to begin with. Then it's going to gradually warm up as the day starts and as we start to reach Florida. But you know, it's a good thing I did this run, because now I know that everything else what I'm wearing is perfect, except the gloves. I would need to wear my freeze out liner gloves underneath these Kemimoto gloves, and then I think I'll be all right. So let me know in the comments below, what do you guys wear in the winter time? Anything different that's also good, or do you guys wear the same stuff? Have you tested it out? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? Let me know in the comments below. I would really like to start a conversation, especially what do you do to keep your feet warm? I'm not interested in spending a lot of money or any money on heated gear, because I don't think it's going to be that bad for me in Atlanta where I have to purchase heated gear, because right now I can tell you I don't need to. And so anything else you guys use to keep your feet warm, let me know. Special kind of socks or any kind of layer, that would be great. But yeah guys, that's about it. I appreciate it guys. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys do to stay warm? What layers do you put on? And stay tuned, you know, I'm gonna bring out the videos, and let's hope everything goes well and the trip goes safe. So appreciate it guys. Please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and until next time, be safe.